Welcome to Durbania. I'm Durbin.
I'm Laura.
And we are going to spoiler talk the first episode for DC's Legends of Tomorrow.
Yay.
Now, like I said, we're only doing first episodes and any big episodes that might pop up, like mid-season finales, season finales, things like that, but yay.
Yay.
There's a lot I don't like about this show in general, but since we're just going to cover this episode, I'll go over the lot that I did not like about this episode. First, I didn't like that whole structure of it, that we had to open with the guy breaking into Oliver Queen's office, the historian. But you pointed this out while we're watching it. So this historian is sitting in Oliver Queen's office, and he's going over these changes in history. But there's a problem. He's not outside the timeline. This historian lives in the timeline. So whatever changes were made, to him are just history.
How would he see a change?
Yeah, so how would he know there was a change? Or how would he know there's a difference? I think they really did make an attempt to explain it.
They tried, but it failed.
And I don't even remember what their explanation was. But all I know is no, I'm sorry. He lives inside the history that's being altered. So he wouldn't even know it's being altered. He's just part of that timeline.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I didn't like the whole structure of Oliver Queen was really just there as a plot device that they get him all the way from Star City to the Atlantic Ocean to find the time ship underwater. And all he's there is just to kind of sit there and listen to the guy's story.
Yeah, and this way to get the new guy who is going to be a part of their team.
Yeah.
To get him into being part of the team, the historian.
But Oliver was so pointless.
I mean, I understood because they needed a reason for him to be looking at the Atlantic, and Oliver has, does he have the resources now?
You know what? I don't know. I don't feel like Arrow has really gotten into, is Oliver rich again, or is he still not rich from all the stuff that befell him in season 2 and 3? I don't know.
Who knows?
But anyway, so maybe if he has resources, maybe that's why they brought Oliver in there. But I really think they had Oliver on there just to be like, hey, remember? DC Legends of Tomorrow is a part of the universe we've established here on the CW.
That's what it came from.
Yeah.
Arrow.
But here's the problem with them doing that. So we're really trying to remind everybody that DC's Legends of Tomorrow belongs to this universe.
Yeah.
But in this universe, in The Flash, we've established a couple time-traveling things.
Yes.
Number one, we have something called time wraiths.
Time wraiths.
Which have also conveniently disappeared in Flash Season 3, but that is beyond the point. The point is, they made a big deal in Season 2 of The Flash to show us there's time wraiths that actually do protect the timeline, and apparently go haunt those who alter the timeline. So I don't know why the Flash...
Or try to grab them. I don't really know exactly. Or kill them. What exactly does the time wraith?
It looks like it sucks out their souls and turns them into time wraiths, and then they fly around becoming time wraiths. Yeah. I don't know. But the point that I'm making is not only in Flash Season 3 are we ignoring that rule.
So far.
but they just don't even exist in DC's Legend of Tomorrow. And at the end of this episode, we even brought in Eobard Thawne. We brought in the Reverse Flash. So we really know there should be time wraiths. And there's no time wraiths going after these people.
It could be something where in the future the Time Masters figure out a way to have a ship with whatever quantum core stuff that they have going on that keeps them anonymous from the time wraiths.
Yeah.
I mean,
maybe.
But they don't even try to throw something like that at us. They just ignore it. And in turn, if you watch all the shows, that just doesn't work.
Yeah, so I don't know. I'm kind of having a problem with that because I just feel like Legends of Tomorrow truly sits outside of everything we watch because it doesn't follow any of the rules. Like, spoiler alert for Flash Season 3, Episode 2, when he's meeting his dad's doppelganger, the Flash from Earth 3, who's really cool, by the way, and he does that whole thing with the cup. Pretend this cup is the time continuum, and he vibrates it and it breaks. And he goes,
just a chunk of it breaks.
Yeah, so you broke the timeline. He picks up the chunk and he puts it back in there. You go back to fix the timeline. But do you see these cracks? Nothing ever comes back the same. So, spoiler alert again for Flash, Season 3, Episode 2. Diggle doesn't have a daughter named Sarah anymore. He has a son named John.
Which makes sense for that future episode of the
back in DC,
from last season.
The DC Legends of Tomorrow last season.
Because they had the son of John, but then,
who was working with Oliver Queen.
He wasn't working with, he was being the Green Arrow.
Yeah, and then ended up working with the Green Arrow.
Because Oliver had his arm chopped off.
So I will put that in the plus column for DC's Legends of Tomorrow. That was pretty good foresight, how they did that.
Yes.
But the point with the cup is, when you even fix the piece and put it back, there's still cracks. They might be small, but there's still lots of changes. So basically, with all the changes they make throughout history, because even in this episode, they made funny jokes about Sarah sleeping around, which I'm sorry.
She'd have syphilis.
She
or
should have
gonorrhea
syphilis.
Or herpes.
Yes.
Or any of the
From
millions
all
of
these
STDs back then.
unclean medieval women. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Gosh. Anyway. But they made big jokes about them showing their technology and their powers. And you would think, since this is the same universe as Flash and Arrow, how many hairline fractures are now throughout the entire timeline?
That are changing everything.
But we're just completely ignoring it.
Well, it's because the thing is, the Arrow and the Flash are in the present time, so they don't see it.
I guess.
So why does the historian see it?
Exactly! Why is the historian guy seeing this? And then here's the other thing that drove me crazy about this. The season finale ended with that guy from the JLA showing up.
Mm-hmm. With Stargirl. There's like 5 JLA
I don't
people
know.
at the end of it.
I don't even remember
I only know Stargirl.
But then we didn't even pick up there. So when they're talking about, somebody told us not to go back to 1942. So we went back to 1942. All I could think is, somebody said that? Like, I just couldn't even remember.
It was at the end of the first season.
Yeah, I know it was, but
he said, I'm coming to tell you, because if you get back on that ship, you're going to die.
I know, but what they needed to do is, at the very least, take us back and start it at that moment, and then move us forward. Because I was kind of lost on that. Instead, we had to open with Oliver Queen, who I still don't think needed to be in this episode.
No, he didn't need to, but they had to have a reason to tie the resources together, and...
I don't know. Okay, I think overwhelmingly we can see that we really don't like this show.
Not
But if you had to find any positives in the episode we watched, in episode 1, what were positives that you liked?
It's hard, because there were moments that I did enjoy... But I can't think of them right now because the overwhelming the episode, I was just... I didn't like season 1 very much, but I feel like I need to watch it because I like Flash, I like Arrow, I like Supergirl.
And any plot points that they bring, because, there's going to be that episode where all 4 of these shows cross over together.
Yes.
So it's kind of like, I don't want to miss anything because I want to be up on the story.
Yes.
So I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. And I think I'm irritated. They know they need to be a team together, yet, they're not a team together. Like, Sarah goes off to try to kill Damien Dark because he's there.
Yeah.
Because if she kills him, then her sister will be alive in the present, so erasing that entire timeline.
Sarah drove me crazy this whole episode. Because number one, because of her defiance, look at how much of time she's changing, and we're just not even addressing that.
And it's just really hard because, I get it. She's out there for herself. She doesn't care. About anybody else is really what it seems like, except for her family. But, these people are trying to say, we are a family, we're a team, and it's just, it's not relating.
Yeah. I'm
having a hard time with her.
I didn't feel the emotion when they did the time scatter at the end, and everybody gets scattered through time.
Oh, yeah, and then they found them all. It was not
within
even
5
an
seconds.
episode of wondering where these people were.
I think that would have been
a
better episode 2, to have an entire episode dedicated to going back and finding them.
Yes.
Instead, they did it in a 1-minute-long montage with what I think was supposed to be a really sad hologram note from our, Doctor Who captain. It's what he reminds me of. It's Doctor Who.
A little bit.
Oh, okay. So
but Doctor Who's better.
I'm going to give this episode a D-. And the only reason I can't cross the line to an F is because no matter how much I'm complaining about it, I'm still watching.
Oh, see, I only gave it a D.
See, let me tell you, I would like to give it an F. That's how little I like this show. But
there were some redeeming things.
There were redeeming things.
I can't tell you what any of them
I like the musical score, so whoever does the music, I like the music.
And some of the special effects are pretty good.
So what, you gave it a D?
A D.
And I'm giving it a D-.
Yeah, if you haven't started watching it, I don't recommend it.
But if you
want to tie all of them together, there are little bits and pieces in the future episodes, like this one with Oliver Queen. No relevance to the Arrow in any way, shape, or form, except for Damien Dark is in it and Eobard Thawne. And that's Flash, not Arrow for the second one.
So if you liked it, let us know, because
what are some of the things that you
exactly.
liked?
And that's cool. This is just our opinion. For whatever reason, we're not getting hooked on Legends of Tomorrow, but we're hooked enough that we're going to keep watching because we don't want to miss story plot points, because that's how much we like the other shows, that we want to make sure we're getting every single plot point.
Yeah.
So, hey, if you liked it, we'd love to have an awesome discussion about it. If you didn't like it, then awesome. We'd still love to have an awesome discussion about it. Yeah, so let us know what you think in the comments. While you're there, hit that subscribe button. Be on top of all the new videos coming out here on Durbania. Coming up at the end of this month, October 30th, this channel turns 1. So So we're going to have a little video about that, possibly a Q&A. So if you want to get some questions in for a Q&A about Durbania, anything you'd like to ask me, Laura, or
any of the people who've been on the show at any time.
Yes, just, drop some questions like that there in the comment, and we'll do our best to hit those in the 1-year-old birthday. Yeah. So thank you guys so much for being a part of Durbania. Thank you for coming by and checking out this video. I'm Durbin.
I'm Laura.
Thank you so much for checking out Durbania.